section of the IIM Bangalore form filling video and the other videos, various questions have been asked about the IIM Bangalore preparation, the questions that are expected, and various other questions. So I thought that let me come and address every one of you, all those who are preparing or going to appear for the IIM Bangalore entrance exams, the for BSc Economics and Data Science. So I am sure this session will be helpful to all of you. The first question that the student have asked is, what would be the syllabus for the exam? So okay, before that, if you have any other query, if you are, if you have any other queries, you can just update in the comment section. I am reading the comment, on my through my phone, so I'll be able to answer those queries as well. Okay, so coming back to what is the syllabus going to be? So syllabus would be the same that you are preparing for the various other entrance exams such as Indore, Rohtak, IPMAT, NPAT, and so on and so forth. However, the difficulty, there is no mention about the difficulty of the exams. The paper pattern is given, and from the paper pattern, one can assume certain things. Okay, I'm saying assume. So the paper pattern is such that there is going to be 2 hours, and there will be only 60 questions. So if you look at any other UG examination, none of the examination gives you 2 minutes per question. Even if you look at IIM Indore, it has 2 hours and 90 questions that they test you. I mean, most of the other exams, it is 1 minute or less than 1 minute, or slightly more than a minute. You can say that slightly more than a GIPMAT gives you slightly more than a minute. But IIM Bangalore is giving you 2 minutes, which means, okay, and there is one more information that math is mandatory. 60% math is required in class 12. Okay, that remind me, one more question was asked and we have verified with the IIM Bangalore. The student has asked, will the student with applied maths be eligible to write the test? Yes, whether you are an applied math student or a core math student, you will be eligible. Coming back to the core question, our reading of the IIM Bangalore test is that, considering IIM Bangalore is going to conduct it, maths is mandatory, 60% minimum requirement is there. And if you look at the curriculum of economics and data science, if you look at the subject and everything, maths is going to be a little heavy, which means the paper will be slightly difficult. I am not expecting the paper to be as difficult as IPMAT Indore, but definitely difficult than Rohtak and JIPMAT and NPAT for sure. And our mock tests are designed in such a way which will prepare you for the worst level of difficulty, so that you are prepared for the difficult exam, difficult paper that can come in. So I'm reading all the questions. Akrudi Mufaddal, Kezar, I'll answers your query. Yeah, so let me take the let me continue with what we were discussing about. Okay, so the paper is, in my opinion, should be difficult, especially the quant section. Also in English section, we predict that there will be more of a reading based question based on reading comprehension, paragraph jumble, summary. Where there is a reading involved, grammar, vocabulary probably would not find a place because there are only 15 questions. And also in logical reasoning, there will be a lot of sets, puzzles, tournament based questions, which are slightly time consuming. There will be very minimal or probably no question on data, direction, blurred relation. There might, or probably there are questions, then probably a lengthier one. There might be verbal reasoning question, might be, but again, the tricky one, considering IIM Bangalore, the level of quality of the question will be slightly on the higher side. Okay, so that's about the paper. I'll take the first question Akruti has asked. Will student with the applied maths be, okay, I think I answered this question. Will there be sectional cutoff, Shweta? In my experience of, since 2009, I am in the test prep industry, so close to almost 16 years. In my experience of 16 years, whenever there is a section, there is no sectional time limit. There are no sectional cutoff. Generally, sectional cutoff are there when there are sectional time limit. So in for the PG student, CAT student, there are few exams where sectional time are not there, but sectional cutoff is there. If you look at any UG exam, IPMAT Indore has sectional cutoff. Christ University, to an extent, the sectional cutoff was there, very minimal, very, barely 2-3 marks, 1 odd marks. Some say that positive score should be there in every section. Yeah, so very minimal sectional cutoff. But sure, in case of IIM Bangalore, I want to say that they may have a sectional cutoff, not very high sectional cutoff like Indore, probably a bare minimal, so that you simply have not skipped a particular section and have scored overall good marks. So to ensure that you have not skipped a particular section, there might be a few minimal sectional cutoff. Again, I would say that 60% there are chances of having a sectional cutoff. 40%, I believe, sectional cutoff would not be there. So that answer the question, Shweta. I am sure you have got your queries. I mean, queries resolved. Now the next question, Mufaddal, how many people approx will register? Okay, Mufaddal, slightly difficult to predict, but in my guesstimate, I believe around 7 to 10,000 students should register. Close to around 8-10,000 students should register for the IIM Bangalore entrance exams. Considering it is providing economics and data science, student who is not interested will definitely not apply for this program. However, a lot of students who apply to Delhi University, St. James, Kolkata for economics program, they would definitely apply to this program of IIM Bangalore. And students who are preparing for JEE, they may also appear for this exam, considering IIM Bangalore is providing a 4-year program in data science. So close to around 8-10,000 students is what we are expecting. Next question is, what will be the syllabus for the exam? So I think we've discussed this. Syllabus would be more or less same that you're preparing for the aptitude test. So if I have to deep dive into a quant section, then probably you will have, my gut feeling is that you will have a lot of questions on algebra, coordinate geometry, trigonometry, maths, functions, inequality, quadratic higher order equations, functions, inequation graphs. And obviously there will be no test will be complete without a question on arithmetic. So arithmetic numbers will also find its place. Coordinate geometry will have questions. So there will be a good balance, I would say that, but with a little more weightage given to algebra and slightly on the higher math side. Moving on to English, as I mentioned, there will be reading comprehension. Most question will be based on reading aspect. If you look at the subject name, the title, it says English comprehension. It's not. It doesn't say verbal ability. Okay, it says use word comprehension. So my gut feeling says that reading comprehension, paragraph jumble, summary, and complete the paragraph. The sentence is missing. Analyze and get it done. Those questions can be tested on the. I mean, that would be something, and probably verbal reasoning. I'm saying probably, not necessarily. In logical reasoning, I think they would focus more on puzzles, arrangement, linear circular arrangement, games and tournament. Uh, very few questions on single questions like uh, blood relation, clocks and calendar. I don't think that should be a question, but blood relation, direction, coding, decoding, probably 1 or 2 questions, not more than that is what we believe. Then I have, Kaisar has asked, what should be the strategy for the test? Okay, so in every test that you write, every section will have a easy, medium, and a difficult question. Your strategy should be very simple. Go through all the questions. You have 60 questions in 2 hours, so you have enough time to go through all the questions. Go through all the questions and attempt all the easy questions from all the 3 sections in the first go. I'm sure there will be at least around 20 to 25 easy questions, and which can be easily attempted in around 45 odd minutes. So in first 45 minutes, you should aim at attempting around 20-25 easy questions which are there in the test across the section. And then at the end of 45 minutes, you have seen all the questions. So you have gauged the level of difficulty of the exam. Now, based on your comfort level and based on the judgment that you've taken, based on the level of difficulty, your preparedness, on your judgment, then you should go and attempt the moderate level question and the difficult level question by writing the 5 mock tests that IMS has provided. IMS is going to provide you. One test is already live. The second test will be made live after Diwali. Okay. So there are 5 tests. We have ensured that mix and match level of difficulty, easy, difficult, some verbal reasoning question here and there, some LR getting difficult, English getting difficult, some mix and match trial we have done. So I'm sure if you have written those 5 mocks, you would have strategized, in those 5 mocks, and one of the strategy that you applied in mocks, I'm sure you will apply that in the actual exams. Yeah. So again, if I have to summarize, solve the easy question first. Obviously, that's, I mean, without saying, you will have enough time to scan through all the question, easy, moderate, and difficult. Ideally, even if the paper is difficult, I believe in 2 hours, students should be able to attempt around 45 to 50 questions bare minimum, considering it's a 2 hour. See, even if it is English difficult, probably it might take more time. You may not solve the question in a minute. You might take 15 question, probably you could solve in 25 or 30 minutes. Max to max 30 minutes, not more than that. Similarly, LR question, if there are 15 questions, max to max 25-30 minutes. So in 1 hour, 30 questions can be solved. And in next 1 hour, if quant is extremely difficult, I'm sure in 1 hour, 15 to 20 questions can be managed. So around 45 to 50 questions should not be a problem. I see student probably attempting in that range is what I guesstimate. Uh, Jeet, Jeet is asking, how will you rank the Blackish offering IPM and UG? The Black Eye colleges offering IPM and UG, Jeet, I would say that it's a good initiative because a lot of students, are going abroad for their undergraduate studies for a better curriculum. So if IIM Kozhikode started a BMS program, IIM Bangalore has launched economics and data science. Number of seats is going to increase from 80 to 640 in 5 years. So with IIM Kozhikode, IIM Bangalore joining in, there are news that IIM Lucknow and IIM Ahmedabad may also soon join the race. Hopefully, if everything goes well, IIM Lucknow may launch in 2026 itself. So I would say the objective is not to have a brain drain and probably to have a reverse brain drain, where we are able to have the good students studying in India and delivering in India after they complete their graduation and their masters. So I think it's a good initiative. Why not? Why not? I don't see any reason why the Blackie colleges. I mean, I'm sure everyone attending, they know Blackie. It is Bangalore, Lucknow, Ahmedabad, Kolkata, Kozhikode, and Indore, the top 6 IIMs. Okay, that's called as Blackie. Okay, I don't see any reason why the Blackie colleges should not start UG program. I am in complete favor of a Blackie colleges starting the UG program, but then they get good amount of students at the graduation at the 12th level itself. Okay, and I'm glad that IIM Bangalore has started a data science program. IIM Shambalpur has started management and a policy making, very different courses. So students who are interested in data science probably will join that. Economics will join. Policy making by Shambalpur, student interested will join that. So a diverse curriculum, diverse course we start getting started by the IIMs. I will not be surprised few more technical subjects on the lines of data science is being started by other IIMs as well. I'll definitely not be surprised. Okay, so a student who is aspiring to become an engineer, get into engineering, probably would join IIM because a lot of IITians, I would say that eventually they do their MBAs and then they get into corporate world. So if they get the flavor of management, a flavor of management school in after class 12th itself, I'm saying why not? It's a good value proposition according to me for the Blackie to have this programs after class 12. How will you rank, Jeet? Your question was, I would say that Kozhikode is doing really good 2 months, and the feedback from my this year, current year students in the first batch, we have 27 students from IMS studying in IIM Kozhikode, and the feedback of the student have been amazing. Okay, so there are the infrastructural issues, but otherwise, I mean, not a lot of infrastructural issues. The building is still under, I mean, they are into finalizing the classrooms and everything, it's the first batch, but the faculties are top notch, is what the feedback. The learning experience is top notch, is what the feedback from the student. IIM Bangalore has launched a program with a complete bang, with having a proper infrastructure, hostels, and everything on campus. So I would say that, in my opinion, IIM Bangalore economics program probably in the coming years, maybe the first batch pass, I would say that they would probably be at par with some of the top DU colleges or St. James Kolkata, or maybe a notch better also. I'm sure the time would definitely tell us that. Uh, Hi guys, okay. How will you rank them in preference? Okay, Jeet, in terms of preference, uh, I would say that IIM Indore IPM program should be rated above Kozhikode and Bangalore, because that gives you a surety of a management MBA degree from an IIM. But at the same time, I am also a believer of, you know, students studying economics or data science or something else at a graduation level and then doing their MBA. I am a firm believer of that. So I would not be surprised if some of the students reject IIM Indore and they select IIM Bangalore. Okay, this year I have a student who have I know four students who have not joined IIM Indore. Okay, they have, one got into BCom honors, one in SRCC, couple of them got into economics in top DU colleges, and one joined Sahit Sukdev College. So I can totally understand why BCom honors in DU and why economics in top DU colleges, because that's what student wanted to learn, and then probably management can be done at the later stage as well. So, but otherwise, I would say that I am Indore, I am Bangalore, I am Kozhikode. I am Bangalore is a niche category student interested in economics and data science would definitely opt for that. Okay, but if in terms of management, I am Indore probably would followed by I am Kozhikode. Yeah. Jeet, I am sure I was able to, address your query. Yeah. Okay. Is there any other question? Okay. Welcome. Okay. What do we prepare for logical reasoning? So, Rupshi Chawla, I think I have read your question. There was no point of sending the question seven different times. Yeah. So, Rupshi, yeah. Logical reasoning. I think I have discussed this. So, logical reasoning, you need to focus more on puzzles, linear circular arrangement, matrix arrangement, games and tournament. The puzzle kind of a question you should be more focusing and emphasizing on. Directions and blood relation, probably a set on blood relation, a difficult set of 10 people, probably 8 10 people that could come. Okay. Yeah. And in quantitative aptitude, obviously, you should be doing data interpretation, also reasoning based data interpretation, where there is no direct calculation there, but there are some reasoning applied, and then you are calculating based on numbers, percentages, and everything. So that is what you need to be preparing, Ropsi. There any other question that I have missed? Okay, I think we have covered everything. So I'm sure this session was useful to everyone. Uh, if you want any other queries with respect to any other exams, not only IPMAT, but also, now since the liberal studies courses have started their applications like Ashoka, Kriya, Frame, if you have any queries, you can leave the comment on our any of the videos. We will come and address it live to all of you. So bye bye and happy Diwali. Have a safe Diwali. All the best for your preparation. Yeah. Bye bye everyone.